Hello, welcome back. This is part 2 of our Fans Look at Finals Day, a very special Sticky Wicket, the official Somerset County Cricket Club podcast. My name's Ian Burridge, and I was lucky enough to be at Edgbaston on August the 27th, scene of Somerset's third attempt in a row at winning the Friends Life T20 trophy. So far, we already know that Leicestershire have made it through to the final in the first semi-final of the day, and in a rain-affected second semi-final. We also know that Duckworth Lewis have been involved, and Somerset have just got 10 overs to get 95 to win. Obviously, we now know what happened. But listen through part 2 of the podcast and you'll hear the events on the day and how it affected the fans whilst we were there.
Sticky Wicket, the official Somerset County Cricket Club podcast.
Somerset have won by 6 wickets here. They've won ever so comfortably in the end.
As Trescothick goes after that, hits it high over the top. 6 runs. There's Marcus Trescothick's 50 up in double quick time. Is this to be the moment? Craig Keyswetter comes down the track, drives through extra cover, he'll get 4 runs for it, they only needed 1.
Butler does try to go for the big hit, has he got hold of it? It's sailed over long on, and it's 6!
Sticky Wicket.
Certainly don't want to jinx anything at the moment, but after the first 3 overs, Somerset 40 for no loss, and it looks like Keyswetter and Trescothick are doing their business, aren't they?
Oh, this is an incredible display of batting so far. As we said, we don't want to jinx it, but...
I feel I really should have said anything a moment ago. Right now then, 5.1 overs gone, and we've lost 2 wickets in the last few balls.
Kieran Pollard is the man out. But the cheer that you can hear is because the Somerset's man of the moment, Josh Butler, is coming to the crease, promoted up the order. So it's Marcus and Josh out there. Hopefully they can steer the boys home.
It does seem like at the moment they are switching the batting order around in order to suit the big hitters. We've got to get a big score, got to get it quick as well. Josh Butler is just something else, isn't he?
I can't bear it. This is incredible.
We love you, Butler. Waiting. We love you, Butler. Waiting. Oh, Butler, we love you.
5 runs needed, 1 over to do it in. Josh Butler and Peter Trigo both in at the crease. What's going to happen?
I literally cannot bear this.
It's not likely to get any more tense than this, is it?
No, well, I said it was unbearable before. Now it's unbearable.
Josh Butler has just been caught. He's scored 32. We've got 3 balls remaining, needing 2 runs to win.
It's indescribable. I'm lost for words. And the atmosphere is incredible. The tension is unbearable. I just can't find a word.
And joining Pete Trigo in the centre of the pitch now, we've got Errol Sapaya,
a hero ready to be made.
Yes.
1 run, 1 ball.
It could be the same as the first semi-final.
Yep, it could be.
That quick single, done, job done.
Absolutely, we'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Absolutely.
After the first semi-final, we said, let's hope it never happens to us. And it looks like it has.
A run out on the last ball, which means scores are level. It's another tie. So I guess we're going to another super over.
The question is, Ian, we had this conversation 3 hours ago, and we decided who were we going to put in. And we said Keyswetter and...
Well, I thought almost Pollard straight away. However, I would change my mind at this point. I would put Butler.
So would I.
He was so fired up and he was so angry with getting himself caught.
Yes.
I'd put him in, but who would you put in with Butler?
Marcus Trescothick.
No, Keyswetter.
You think Keyswetter?
Yeah.
You think Trescothick?
Keyswetter was seeing the ball beautifully until he was caught on the boundary.
So our question's been answered. It looks like for this super over, we've got Josh Butler and Craig Keyswetter.
Absolutely, 2 young batsmen who are more than capable of hitting the ball out of the park. So let's hope they do so.
Somerset County Cricket Club, Sticky Wicket.
I hate to say it, but it is as tense as last year's final, isn't it?
We said earlier on that it was going to go down to the wire. We didn't realise it was going to go down to the wire quite like this. We're in the second super over of the day. Essentially, Hampshire require 17 for victory. I'm not sure I could handle it if they did us like this after having done us on finals day last year on the last ball.
I'd just like to point out as well that the playful rivalry between fans actually is really quite entertaining, isn't it? We're sat actually next to a group of Hampshire supporters who are enjoying it in a nail-biting way as much as we are.
Absolutely, there's no segregation, there's 4 sets of fans and it's all good-natured, but obviously, we would like to win this one, please.
Outstanding! Superb over there from Alfonso Thomas. They only got 5 runs off it. It's exactly what we needed.
You will not see a better bit of death bowling than that ever. That was incredible from Alfonso Thomas. But you've got to say fair play to Hampshire. That was a brilliant performance by them as well. And Afridi bowled really well in their over as well. So hats off to Hampshire for a great contest, but revenge is sweet.
Well, it's not over yet. We've still got a small matter of a final to come up. Somerset versus Leicestershire. Can't wait for it.
Bring them on.
Well, despite all that emotion, the tension and excitement of the second semi-final, we did see Somerset go through, and they'll be facing Leicestershire in the final. More on that in just a second. However, work still goes on, and so I managed to catch up between those two matches with Guy Wolfenden, who's the head of sales and marketing at Somerset County Cricket Club.
Third year in a row. How does this, from a Somerset Cricket Club employee, how does this feel for you?
It's fantastic. It's what you do it for. It's great fun getting to the final stage. What the whole thing's about. It's a great atmosphere. They're big games. They're as close to international cricket as you get to without actually playing. But at the moment, it's just fantastic, and we thoroughly enjoy the days.
Now you've got your club colours on and a tie and whatever, so obviously in an official capacity as well. So what's your role today?
Yeah, I've just got to work with the ECB and the media to make sure we get the players where they need to be for doing interviews on camera, pre-match, post-match, during the match, and try and make sure that everybody turns up when they should be.
We want to see a result in Somerset's favour, but do you think it's possible this year?
Of course.
Somerset County Cricket Club. Sticky wicket.
So the crowd seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah, soggy feet and sunburn is a strange combination, but everyone's still having lots of fun, lots of music. Everyone's still pretty much got a smile on their face. There's dancing girls, there's dancing chaps, there's people in fancy dress. There's a samba band. It's just a great atmosphere, and it's a fantastic venue here.
And you mentioned the fancy dress. We can see a Smurf and George Michael, MC Hammer, Freddie Mercury's been spotted as well.
Yeah, there's some Ninja Turtles around as well. Where's Wally over there? And
where?
There.
Oh, there. Yes, I see.
Here. In fact. And it is an event. It's not just a sporting event. There's something for all the family, and it's just a terrific occasion.
Okay, this is the important one. We're now seeing Somerset and Leicestershire walk onto the field. This is the final. Third year in a row Somerset have got here. Can we do it?
Third time lucky this day, isn't it?
There's been one team change to our lineup. George Jockel's not taking part in this match. Steve Kirby's in instead. George got a wicket in the semi-final. Steve
Kirby was exceptional against Gloucestershire on Wednesday, taking those 3 wickets at the start, getting rid of the top 3 batsmen for Gloucestershire, and fired up. There aren't that many better bowlers in the business than Steve Kirby.
Do we think that perhaps playing second in the semi-final could be a positive or possibly a negative in this, or do you not think it matters?
I don't think it really matters. As I said before, they're professional sportsmen. They've known for a long time that they're going to be playing second. They maybe think that the second semi-final would be quite so close to the final, but it might work in their favour in that Leicestershire have had time to rest, but might have gone off the boil maybe while Somerset are still psyched up. But both teams are filled with professional and experienced professional cricketers and sportsmen, and I don't really think it would make much difference at the end of the day.
Well, of course, you already know the outcome to this. This is a fan's view of what's happened on finals day, so forgive our excitement. It is still yet to come for us, although obviously when you're listening you already know whether we've won or lost. So that's the end of the first innings in this final. Leicestershire batting, getting 145 for 6. I think on the whole, a pretty decent fielding performance from our lads.
Yes, Somerset have done well to restrict them to 145 for 6. It looked at one point the predicted total was looking at 200 plus. So Thomas bowled well, Kirby bowled well, and some great fielding by Kieran Pollard. And you've got to say that 146 is a gettable target, isn't it?
I think it is, and a really interesting bit of juggling as well from Kieran Pollard. I tell you what, he found the funny side of it as well, didn't he?
Yes, I mean that was incredible, wasn't it? It looked like he had it, and then it looked like he completely lost it. And then 3 or 4 attempts, I think he took it sprawling on the 4th attempt. I think he'll probably claim that he meant to do that.
Probably. Peter, we've seen that first innings. The boys in the field, they did all right in the end, didn't they?
They did very well. They pulled them back after Leicestershire got off to a good start. I would be a little disappointed if we didn't get the target, but who knows? 2020 cricket, anything can happen. I'm sure there will be a few more twists and turns before the actual match is over in about an hour and a quarter's time.
Somerset chasing 145, they need 146 to win.
Somerset County Cricket Club, sticky wicket.
So we had 10 overs of the Somerset innings and it's currently 58 for 2. They're well down on their run rate at the moment.
88 off 60, is it 88 off 60 balls required at the moment? It's still a gettable target. It's just that things have just slowed down at the moment. You've got to say that Leicestershire are bowling really well at the moment.
They are, aren't they? And as a result, they've quietened down the Somerset crowd a bit as well.
Yeah, the atmosphere is slightly more subdued than it was in the semi-final, but I'm sure a few choruses of Blackbird come to the fore shortly. There we go.
Almost on cue.
As if by magic.
3 overs to go, 107 for 7, not looking good really, is it?
It's looking tough. It's looking very tough indeed. But you've got to say, though, credit where it's due, Leicestershire have bowled incredibly well.
Where do you think it's gone wrong from Somerset's point of view?
Just not enough runs on the board, essentially. And as I say, you can't really legislate for a bowling performance like this. We're getting close to the end of the game now, and there's only been 2 extras.
And it was at that point, with the writing on the wall, that I surrendered my spot in the stands and headed down to the pitch to catch the players at the conclusion of the match. And after our 3rd defeat in this final in as many years. So before heading back down the M5, I asked Marcus Trescothick one of the most stupid questions he'll ever have to answer.
Marcus, not the result we were after, obviously.
Yeah, of course. It's just... it's going to be good when we finally get there, but at the moment it's hard to swallow. Just keep getting to this point, but we'll keep coming. We'll keep fighting. We'll keep doing the hard work behind the scenes, and eventually, once we cross it, it'll be very worthwhile because it'll be a lot of hard work put in.
It felt like the hard work was getting past Hampshire.
I suppose in a way. I think it was always going to be tough. It's proving quite hard work the second game. I think that is testing us definitely. Trying to do it all so quick and so short and sharp. Just little things like going out to toss the coin. I hadn't even thought about what I was going to bat or bowl until about 10 seconds I flipped the coin, and it was like, okay, I've got to think about this. But little things like that, with the game, the interruptions of the rain, you just want a little bit of time just to prepare, just get your brains back in gear, put to bed the one game, get back onto the second. But it's just not proving very easy at the moment.
I mean, we saw in the quarter-final at Trent Bridge how the rain break probably helped Somerset. How did it affect you guys today?
Well, it made it very tough because you were just rolling from one game to the next, and you had this super over, and then you're suddenly then into the next game with a toss of a coin, and suddenly it was like, we'd had 25 minutes, 20 minutes preparation time. It just to get our heads around the fact we just won the first one, and then getting into the second one. So it's not easy. It's not easy, and then that's probably it might make the difference. That might be something that if we get the luck of the draw sometime and maybe come out first, then maybe the difference that we need to cross the line.
Well, the Somerset crowd that made the journey up today, very proud of the guys today, especially through getting through to the second match today. So well done for that. And obviously we're looking forward to another CB40 match on Monday, which is just as crucial.
Yeah, we've got a lot to play for. Keep doing the hard work. That's the key. Not get take this on the chin. Obviously, every boys are going to be absolutely gutted the fact that we lost another one, but keep doing the good things. That's what we keep asking them behind the scenes, and eventually you'll cross the line, and it'll be the biggest celebration you've ever seen. So, we'll keep coming back.
Well, we're looking forward to that when that happens. Thanks, Marcus.
So that's where Somerset County Cricket Club's Friends Life T20 for 2011 ended. We now are all back to speed. However, where will the CB40 campaign finish? Plus also the County Championship still within the reach. And a fantastic squad of players who, as we know, can bounce back from this. Having read forums and certainly around the Facebook and Twitter community, there's a lot of fantastic support and a lot of buoyancy amongst the crowd. The Cidermen will definitely be back, and I, for one, can't wait to see it. It will come. It will absolutely come, and when it does, boys, there's going to be a party at the county ground and further afield. If you were lucky enough to be at Edgbaston, let's just say for the second semi-final of the day, I think you'll agree, it was tense, it was exciting, the right team won. It just was a shame we couldn't go that one step further. So, from Friends Life T20's point of view, same again next year? And what is it they say? 4th time lucky, isn't it?
Sticky Wicket, the official Somerset County Cricket Club podcast.
Somerset have won by 6 wickets here. They've won ever so comfortably in the end.
As Drascothic goes after that, hits it high over the top, 6 runs. There's Marcus Drascothic's 50 up in double quick time. He has bludgeoned the Kent attack, whatever they've thrown at him.
And qualification is just round the corner.
Sticky Wicket, the official Somerset County Cricket Club podcast, a How Loud production.